Sentinels, Shroud.
I'm back, baby. I'm back.
I know they're both smiling. I know they're both smiling right now. Is he just a content creator? I'm confused as what? He joins the Sentinel Valorant roster. Shroud is Sentinel's 5th pro player. Holy. Holy. Holy shit.
I could love tens.
So fucking good. Sentinel Shroud chat. Holy fuck. What a time to be alive. To see this happen. Jesus Christ. I'm still shook there now. Amen.
Look at that mustache, by the way.
When he told me, I was shook too. Holy fuck. Like, dude.
Mustache for Sunday?
You know what?
You just wouldn't believe that.
Fall out
You know
with
what I
a
mean?
mustache?
I thought he was trolling. I actually thought he was trolling too.
Hey.
I actually look like a criminal.
Oh, no.
It's not a good sight. Not a good sight.
But he's back.
Jokes aside,
How long have you known? You told me yesterday. So it wasn't like, it's not like I knew a long time, but going pro could be fun.
Into Crazy Raccoon, TSM, 2 squads
I'd be down to go pro in a game.
Loot, especially with other
Minecraft?
teams making their rotation through the train.
Shroud joins Sentinels. You joined them too?
Signed by 100 Thieves.
No,
So
no,
humble.
no, no.
I love this team. I love everything about their DNA.
Well,
I love the
no.
way they're both gonna be able to barrel up.
Yeah, Mike is
and
he's
basically
the
get
controller.
themselves
He's
good real
the
estate early.
smoker.
Meanwhile, IG,
I think it's pretty sick, and we're living in a very chat. I don't think you realize we're living in a very special time zone, time frame in our life. Okay. Everybody, like people who watched Shroud back then in CS:GO, like that was like insane, and like I never thought that I would be able to like relive that, you know, era, but now it's back. You know what I mean? It's back. So now like I'm pretty excited because it's like holy fuck, you know, being able to see him compete again is like insane for our time, like our timeline. Because you know, like you kind of look at Shroud and you think like, oh, like why would he ever compete again? Or there's like no reason he'll ever compete. But you know, even if it's like temporarily, chat. Like I know it's not like fully, like he's competing for like years. You know what I mean? Or like you know, but to see him even just compete in general with an actual pro team, which is like, you know, an insane pro team, it's pretty cool. Have you had offers to be on a pro team to get a chance in tourneys like this, but rejected them? No. Nobody wants to play with me. No, like no, I'm actually like not capping, chat. I'm actually not capping. Ever since I left Golden Guardians, I don't think anyone has ever came up to me and be like, hey, do you want a team? I don't think anybody has ever came up to me. Like I played with TJ and I played with Lyric, right? But I think like it was more like, hey, like TJ, you want to play, right? Like I asked him and he kind of has like, yeah, mutual feelings, right? And same thing with like Lyric, we asked Lyric if he wanted to play with us. But I don't think anyone's ever come up to me and be like, hey, you want to join our pro team or you want to make a team? Like I don't know. And then no one's ever asked me. No one's legitimately ever asked me, so I you know. So when people ask me if I would ever go pro, I don't know. I mean, nobody wants me, man. Fuck.
They're still looting on over towards the southern side, over towards the east side, as you
I don't know what to tell you.
Stats coming in for your boy Monsoon, and it's just so great to see him back.
I've had org offers, but org offers are completely different. Those are like, you want to join our org, right, as a content creator, but never as a pro player.
Journey through the ALGS, but like you were saying, Optic Gaming are checking in with them.
Stop the cap to me? I'm not capping. I'm actually not lying at all.
From the southeast.
No one has ever came up to me and asked me if I wanted a team with them and go pro with them for Apex.
And this is the meta.
Or even Valorant. I mean, same thing with Valorant. No one's ever asked me.
Play, right? You wait, you sit in the zone, you find a scan onto zone number
I'm just bad. I've been telling you guys this all the time. I'm bad, and no one believes me. Would you though? Would you like to?
They're so good at infiltrating and taking over buildings.
You know, it's hard to say because I've never been asked. You know, if like someone like Hal came up to me today and be like, hey, you want to join? You want to play together in Apex? I wouldn't know what to say to him. I wouldn't say no for sure, but I wouldn't say yes like instantly. It would just be like a thing that I wouldn't know how to respond to that.
Optic Gaming now with the rotation, hitting the scan.
Obviously,
over towards
fucking
the zone. Now, it
Jelly
does go a little
Bim Bom
bit
and
more over
fucking
towards that stadium side.
cocksucker
Thermal
fucking
is
asking me
still
to
gonna be
play.
in,
I'm gonna
and
say
a lot
no.
of teams
You know
are
what I mean?
basically inside that right now. TSM looks like they're kind of camping and waiting for an opportunity to strike from a team rotating up from the north. That's going to be
Like if I've never heard of your goddamn fucking name before, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say yes. But if like, you know, like NRG, TSM, Cloud9, like I have no idea what that would say. Most like it would be a very bad decision for me to go pro for like my streaming career, but I could make it work. I'm like, you know, I feel like especially if it's Apex too, like Valorant. Wait, who is this guy? Dude, Burger. This guy is going crazy. Apex is the one game that you can be a streamer and a pro at the same time, though. If it was Valorant, I would most likely have to like really think about it because it would go from like being a pro and kind of quitting like not being a full-time streamer. You know, it's just going to that like transition would be very questionable for me. But for Apex, like not much would change for my streaming career. I could be a pro in Apex.
And interestingly enough, it's like TSM.
If you put your mind to it, you could probably go pro. I mean, I can go pro. That's not like the question about it. It's like, do I want to go pro? I have gone pro before. I've gone pro in Apex. I was on Golden Guardians. And we saw how that went.
We're obviously seeing Furia play a wide variety of compositions. We're seeing lots
I do want to go to a LAN.
so
I do want to
exciting
go
to
to a
get
LAN like
all of
this
these
and
different
compete,
regions
but
together so we can see exactly what the meta is for based on where they
unfortunately, I think my time is up as a pro player.
Teams starting to move in to each
I'm
other.
just too old now.
And that's potentially Optic Gaming over there playing that fence line, which is a very common spot.
Could be
to
into
go with gold.
rivals in the future. You know, Twitch rivals is like, yeah, man, I play Twitch rivals all the time.
Picture in picture. That's one of the most satisfying.
It's never too late, Tim. Look, Nick is 64.
That really is. There's a lot of, you know, the shield's cracking. Everything.
Okay, that was too far, man.
To be honest with you, but you can start to see exactly
that
what
was
the
just
thought
too
process is
far.
for Alliance now.
I don't know. If an offer comes to hand chat, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no for sure.
This is huge.
And look at how TSM's playing, right? They kind of have like a triangle.
I'm just saying, you know, like if a pro team really came to me and asked, hey, you want to compete together, I would think about who's on that team and I would really make the decision to put my full effort into it. I'm not like I think everyone knows me. Like people think that like I wouldn't really try if I became a pro. Like if I actually like really like said like, hey, yeah, I'll take it seriously. Oh, I'll fucking put my fucking ass and like I'll work my ass off.
Sites, and that's what the thought process is here.
And we all know
TSM,
that.
Which I feel like is absolutely
like shit. You've seen the shit I've done.
Out of the fragment side, they avoid it.
To me, a schedule is scary. Oh yeah. When I wanted to do my challenge streams, and I had a schedule for those, holy fuck. That was different. Like, dude, I think my best grind arc was when I was going for a 10k damage. Like that was, dude, I swear, like I played insane. I was always getting 7-8k damage games like every single fucking day. Dude, it was scary. Now I can't even hit 4k. You changed mouse? I also did change mouse, you're right. But I don't think that's really the problem. I went from G Pro to Super Light, but I actually don't think that's the difference. What legend would you play if you got offered to play? I can play any character except Gibby. I can legitimately play any character except Gibby. I can play Caustic. Like I don't care playing a big guy.
As well, this team's in a tough spot. Whoever's directly in front of them has to make their move. Meanwhile, that's going to be Furia.
I don't think I'd be a good Gibby player, like actually.
Making their play eventually.
I could like Phil. I've played Valk.
We'll see exactly
I played Path. I played Wraith. I played it all.
And it may have to be somewhere that they don't like.
I played a decent amount of Mad Maggie too.
GMT still trying to fight off the squad.
There's another team in the vicinity as well, and
yeah, I kind of want to compete.
a little bit of a poke out the window. He's going to do a little bit of chip damage. It's GMT now who are underneath. The team we haven't spoken too much about.